There we go. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna refresh the page. When you learn something funny. Oh, that slaps me on the knee. Let's see how it sounds. Goodness. Okay. Donald. Hi. Just gonna hit up performance mode. Oh, you know me. I'm okay. Just trying to do what I normally do. Playing my game is literally the only thing that I like doing. Is that smooth 60 frames? We good on that? Ganon's got literally the most broken ability in the entire game. Dude is supposed to be the full villain. And yet, well, I mean, technically you take on bosses and everything, and shit goes a little crazy, but, Oh, and I fully expect to lose this. I never went into this thinking that I would win. It's all about those levels. So what's with your name? I have to know. And the allied base fell. That means I lose. And you restart the battle, and I'm still got level 33. But every time I redo this, I kill each and every single one of them faster. This is my favorite spot to get a level or two. Drag them in, hit them away. Oh wow. I don't think it's that cold in here, but I guess it is. It actually turned off. It's the first time I've ever heard that air conditioner actually turn off. Agatha. Is the computer breaking? What's happening here? Now, the first thing I should try and do with all of this is head off to these places. I have a question. Inklers, just random or for some specific reason? It was a stupid thing when I was young. It was a whole thing about drawing on the walls and stuff, and getting in trouble repeatedly, but ended up drawing something on the walls, more like scribbles, at least they were in my opinion, but there's a picture taken of them, and years later I thought, those resemble antlers, but that's not actually what I wanted to be known for, so and then I learned all these weird things the name is going through on places like Reddit and stuff, where people are calling like other people and Inklers, and it's supposed to be an insult, so now my name is literally what it is. But it's also a place, apparently, that you can skydive, so genuinely, I don't know what my name is. So I'm just going to say an Inklers is me. That's the best thing I got. But the picture basically looked like antlers in the drawings that I did on the wall, and they were above my head. So I thought, you know, why not? It's probably a funny thing, inside joke for myself. I don't think so. It's just a name. For me, right now, I think the name Inklers stems from art. It is ink and antlers put together, but I mean, because I was drawing with pen on the wall, it was ink and antlers put together. That was the main idea behind the name. Basically, it's just ink at this point. I don't care about much about the antlers, so it's just Inklers, based around ink and art. Because I'm an animator. I was there way back when with the Flipnote days. They were doing what they did. Pretty good times, I'm not gonna lie. The Allied base is in peril, and I've gone up 3 levels. Not much I can do about the base being in peril. Oh. Oh, your name, okay. Huh. I guess that's a smart move on your part, if that's what you're going for. That seems like a good idea. Why? What's up with that? Is he okay? And the base fell. You go through the same game a couple hundred times, you start to say he's getting bored of it. That's fine. Well, it does start to get stale after a while, honestly. If he had some people to be there with him, I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad for him. game wouldn't get that boring that quickly. People make everything better. However, I'm also not sure he is a people person. I want to believe that he is, and I would like to, play a game or two with him. But I'm also not entirely sure if he personally would enjoy that. Oh, you should have seen me in my heyday. Well, it all depends on the person. I have a thing. I'm like an idiot for hire, so people can, like, grab me and I'll pretend like a game is absolutely new or something to me, and I'll be basically the idiot, and I'll do stupid things and make the game better for people. It does depend on the person. So, basically, I'm the person that you'd be able to insult basically free of charge. But not free. It just seems like that. That's kind of what I'm going for. I got real tired of it at one point because I had a friend who basically didn't know that was my whole deal. And I don't know. His insults just kept getting... Always thought of me as an idiot. Then he started calling me a psychopath and other things like that. It's just acting. And it's just a game. At least it was for me, and I made that known, and he still made me come off as some lunatic to a bunch of people I didn't even know. Not to mention his other friend, who, it was just a whole conspiracy thing. I didn't know it until the very end when I realized this guy was trying to get his friend to be upset at me and mess with me for the longest time so that eventually I would have to say something back and I would end up getting banned. Not by my own hands, but by his, because he's just like that. He said from the moment that he met me that he was not a good person. And you know what? I'm inclined to believe him. If there was ever a horrible human being who had the worst options, it would definitely be him. But Sean, I think he's a pretty good dude, honestly. And I wouldn't have minded playing some games with him every now and again to liven things up. I know a chill dude when I see him. Oh, there goes the fan. I know he is. I genuinely hope that he finds his center in life and his peace. He deserves it, you know? I know, he's always so happy-go-lucky. If I could be even half of what he is. Because I used to be. Go back and like, boot up the first video I made on Outlast, and you'll see the difference between me way back then when I wanted YouTube to be a job, and the difference between me now when I stopped caring what people think, and I just lost my emotions. Like, the difference, the change is extreme. But him, I've looked at his videos, and I don't know, he went from one way to just having a very good vibe to him, constantly. I haven't been there for everything he's done, but I assume he has had good conversations and talked a lot with a lot of the people that he knows. And honestly, I think everybody should respect him for that. think, and this is just speculation, but I think I could. I can do this time. Oh, that's all good. Oh, tell him I said hey. Oh, the Allied base is fallen, and I cannot get back up. Okay, I think I could do this. Last time I restart the battle, because I'm pretty sure I'm doing a heck amount of damage to these guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, level 39. Hit him with that baton. Yeah, I think I could do this now. Pull him in, bat him away. Agatha does not even matter right now. What really matters is these two. I'll take this guy out. I know they've got people that they can deploy there to take out the one thing, but right now I'm trying to head down and get the other guys. As of this very moment, those other few don't matter. What really matters is making sure that the Allied base stays up. And when I took out those two previously, I just got to get my times in. What I need to do is I need to focus on going this way. Take down that big Bahabala Bajabuga. I've taken down the ones here. All right. Hit him. Good job. And it looks like I can take all of them, smack them. Okay, we're good here. I know that keep did fall. And this guy falls. I have practiced this run many, many times now. Goofball down. I think I didn't even need to do this, but I might as well just to make sure. Okay, I need to take out the individuals. There isn't a place with... Oh, I should probably take out the one up here first, though. Then we'll work our way back around. Time, 3 minutes. Got it. I think we're good along the lines of the people. I'm being forced to watch a movie soon. Kinda want to see what he's up to. If he's doing good right now, today specifically. Let's take this keep. And this is the only other keep that could possibly... Okay. To get a good level in. Hit them with the combo. That guy's gone. This guy's gone. Let's take all the rest of these guys and hit them away too. Because along the lines of importance, this is very important to me. I had to take care of the big guys first. There's somebody in the center palace here now. 2, 3, 4, 5. There, and good night, sweet prince. This dude does not want to give up. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of them immediately. They made my battle a lot more harder with the way that it's all focused now. Come on. There we go. Another level. I haven't taken that much damage. Good 6 minutes, not 15. Of course I'm going to take all of you and hit one of you to death. That's good stuff. Okay. Wow. Alright, I got the full deal here. Ganon is stronger, a lot stronger than 25 when I started off with a specific level. I've been playing for what feels like 7 days straight on this particular map. Let's make all these guys the good guys. Yeah. I might not have the other thing, but I'm taking you guys out anyway. Let's just go ahead and give him a zap here. I don't know how many people are in the surrounding area, so I'm going to go ahead and use this to clear up as much of it as I can. And hopefully this finishes him. Nope. It didn't. Okay. And I took care of the raid captains and outpost captain. All in one go. Damage. Time. The rest of these guys are sure to try and take me out. Not gonna happen. I just got one of them. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, how many did I kill? Good, good, good. Fairy food, always great. Oh, a silver fairy food. Didn't even know that was on the cards for me today, but hey, I'm glad that it was. I might have to look at time one more time. 9 minutes. I'm gonna have to push this one really hard. Okay. This is Ganondorf specifically. The guy known as Ganon is not actually Ganondorf. Ganon is, Ganon is his pig form. Luckily for me, I've had a little bit of... I've been playing this same level for so long. I finally got it to where I've got 10 minutes, 26 seconds, 65 damage taken. Anything past 150 damage taken or 15 minutes is bad. I'm trying to get his extra level right quick. Okay, so let's see if I can get her down in one hit. I don't think so. But I'm going to take health. And with this one, good enough for me. She's taken a good, quite a lot of damage. Why not? It's not like I can help it at this point. She's usually very fine and very nice and dandy with her bugs and everything, but this is just part of the mission to finally get Ganon's secondary weapon. It's a sealed weapon. I finally got it. I literally have been playing this particular level for what feels like hours. And I decided to just go ahead and stream me playing it because clearly it takes a lot out of your day just to get where you need to go in this particular game. But I've basically been through this same level, looking and taking in the details and gathering the information at least 12 times. I've failed or died 12 times to get up the levels enough, because if you, it's called the Thief's Trident, that's his new weapon. Basically, Pig Ganon, he's the one with the trident. Good amount of weapons here. Nothing too insane. Although I swear I thought Ganon was supposed to get an extra level. An extra weapon. He's supposed to get the Swords of Darkness. Where are those? This don't make no sense. Oh. I can play as her. I don't have that yet. Ah. I've got enough money. Yeah, I do. Oh, well, that's not exactly what I thought it was. Now I get a extra thing for Linkle. I didn't get Ganon's heart. There's a treasure somewhere for Ganon's heart? I know where that treasure is. I just don't feel like getting it. I thought about it. I thought about going into the place that's got the electric stuff, but there was no fairies, and I couldn't risk doing more damage to myself because if I did more damage to myself, I probably would have not been able to get his thing. So I'm going to be able to get Twilight Midna, and she's got a fairy in her level, so of course I'm going to go for it. I have to... hang on. Oh, is this the place where I literally get him? Oh, I got Tingle already. Hang on, he was over here somewhere. Yeah, this was Tingle. It's funny how I can remember the whole world, the whole map. This is just a place to get into certain things. If you quit out of here, it's literally just the adventure map. I'm only 27% complete with the adventure map, too. Then you can go to the Great Sea map, which its stuff works different. You're going to have to get one of the Wind Waker wands to get rid of things like that blue line right there, which allows you to go into all this other level, and eventually you're going to get here, and basically this is like the center of it all, where you're going to be able to unlock it right here, but then you're going to go in here and get over here, and it's the hardest part, and you're going to need another Wind Waker just after using one right here to get in there to the last 2 levels, where you can get a special clothing item. I can't remember who it was for, but I was disappointed because I thought it was going to be like some sort of super insane clothing piece for Link or something, and it turns out it wasn't. And this is just one level. I got Duck Girl from here. If you play games long enough, mentally you just become them. That duck over there, it needs one of those face apricots that you see there. And it's not just about unlocking everything. That's kind of what I made it about. But it's also, if you exit all the way out, you've got free mode, which allows you to play any level and use any character throughout all of the game. It is a little complicated. This is challenge mode. You can basically... This is just a battle challenge. You defeat regular enemies. Boss challenges, you defeat several bosses, which I'm sure Link could at this point. And then Ganon's Fury. I wonder if that's just like several Ganons, which would be absolutely ridiculous, and I will save that for another day. I actually have not been into the My Fairy, and I've only got one. So I'm going to go to the salon and put on clothes, because I forgot all about it. The light damage, lightning, light. Classic green tunic, that's just water damage. Light. Oh wow, hang on. I got the bunny hat for Ravio. Oh, that was the piece. Okay. So this is basically what I can put on her at the moment. Her name is Lumen. And other than that, you just have to go into the dining room and feed her everything in your entire stock. Yes, okay, there's another skill there. Let's go ahead and eat all of these. That's 24 to each. I got Extreme Gust. I'm going to set that as a new skill. Go ahead and eat these. There's a lot of hunger inside of this fairy. She is very hungry. I have a... Well, she's become a quake. Delicious Greengill? I learned health regen. I guess I'll set that as the next skill that I am okay with. Oh, another one. Let's just go ahead and eat this one. That's 53. Go ahead and eat this one. And then lastly, the nut. And that's it. That's all I got for food. We got the dining room, and then school, which shows me what all I've unlocked. So basically, I'll click on it, and there are all these abilities that you can unlock by feeding the fairy, and you have to have, in the bottom right, you'll see those things change. Sparkly, smiley, valiant, friendly, resolute, and it'll say you have to get those exact measurements of food on that fairy, and you have to change those same things. Magic Gauge is always full. I need to change literally 3 different factors, which means I need to get Lumen to level 100 3 times and change the top one, the bottom left, and the bottom right to those specific ones. So right now I've got Sparkly and Resolute on those, but if I go down, my Magic Gauge always being full, I'd need Relaxed and Shrewd. And there are people like Young Link who benefit greatly from it, because whenever he uses his Magic Gauge, and if it was always full, whenever he uses it, it turns him into a giant Link, which is the one with the mask from Majora's Mask, the Fierce Deity mask. He puts that on, and if the Magic Gauge is always full, he will never stop being the giant Link, in which case he'll constantly be like immensely powerful and super fucking fast, just straight. Sure, everybody else will have the same, but honestly, nobody does it kind of like Young Link. Young Link would be great for it, but that's also one of the possibly the absolutely hardest things to get a hold of is a fairy with those specific things. I gotta level it up 3 times, which means using all the food, and then I have to get those specific measurements to get the Magic Gauge always being full. And I don't know if you know anything about me, but I don't know if I'm the type of person to do that. However, as I have completed Legend mode, and I think you have to get, as you can see, there will be things that you can get everywhere. And after you beat the entire game, there is now a hard mode, Skulltilla, that gives you a piece of... Actually, yes, there are. If I go here and then go to Adventure Map, and I go over top of this person, who I really want, you'll see the treasure is a fairy. You'll break open those brown vases or vase, and then you'll find a fairy in one of them, and there will be different types: electric, wind, water, fire. Fire are pretty cool, but I think she gets an electric fairy, and those are kind of my favorite, because as soon as you go over here, there will be an extra weapon for Linkle, which actually does change her weapon, and it's electric boots that make her run fast. And she basically doesn't use the crossbows. Instead, she'll use her feet to just kick everything. Pretty dope. So if I get an electric fairy and pair it with that, I mean, it would be kind of awesome. But the skills, they work no matter what. Like, the current fairy that I have on, I basically get a free revive, but I don't try to die anyway, so... This is Tingle. He believes that he's a fairy. This is what he usually looks like. Today I am going with this outfit. Because, I don't know, that's purple, and it's kind of cool, and I like it. What's his level? Level 10. I don't think he can make it through this one. I'm gonna have to fight and fight repeatedly. He's just gonna have to lose that level. I don't even have good weapons for him this time. Oh, hang on. There we go. The full lullaby. His skills are kind of impressive, though. He basically just hurts himself a bunch. He's not my favorite character to play as either. He's so weak. At least I own that keep now. Man, if he had any abilities whatsoever that were actually worth anybody's time. 1, 2. 1, 2. Why is he so hard to play? Ooh, a fairy. He's a spry little guy, though. I'll give him that. Ho, ho, ho. Just not fun to play as. Fortified enemy strength. Something's wrong here. I think I should be coming up here. I'm not entirely sure, but genuinely. I'm gonna lose this one quite a few times before he'll gain the levels that are required to even get him anywhere. But right now I'm at level 11. I just have to throw myself into a horde of monsters, fight until I either die or other. That's just kind of how this game works. Seriously, what is that? Oh, okay. Oh. Imagine self-damage in this game. He'd be extra not fun to play as. Oh, trust me, I know that. What is with this guy? I have never even seen him use those moves, and yet for some reason he pulls them out on Tingle. Get your levels. No. If there was self-damage, him throwing himself into a face full of bombs doesn't sound like the first thing I would do. I would avoid everything having to do with anything that damages him. Look at this. I got fairy clothings. Of course, here's the other raid captain. They're supposed to come up here with me. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Talk about blocking. That secondary attack is actually doing something, though. That's right, that's right, that's right. I finally got him. Oh, what is this extra piece? Bumba. Kuri. Pop. Okay. What? All the skeletons behind me. They say hello. But basically, I got a level. Oh, this looks like the place. They're all basically dead anyway. Yeah, fine. Thank you. Is he not your favorite because of, well, his role in the game? Basically, to say the least, in his own game, when you finally see him, are you not a fan of him because of, you know, everything that you see? Because, I mean, I do think he's kind of terrifying. Oh, that breakdance. He's like that unfunny joke character that I want badly to go away already. He looks kind of creepy. Well, in the game that he is in, which is Wind Waker, it has to be, because you get to an island. Basically, he's a terrifying thing that's basically turned other people into other tingles. Pretty much. Some guy was like, I don't know how it happened. I just showed up here one day and he won't let me leave, really. It was, it was a whole thing where originally he was supposed to seem like a joke character, but believe that he's a fairy so much that he goes to extremes in the worst and creepiest way. Why they put him back into the game, I don't know. You'd think they would leave him out, but, well, come on, that is not nice at all. Here, take bombs. Just an extra smack for good luck. The fact that Tingle is even able to get this far is just insane to me. I genuinely should have lost. What? How did I... I don't know how I got here. Well, somebody bit it. Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? He's a happy-go-lucky guy with a terrifying, terrifying secret. Not what I meant to do. Or maybe I can get 2 in 1. No, just... I'm sorry that you dislike him so much. I wish I could stop playing as him, but as of right now, he currently is the guy that has to be played. The terrifying midget that could. that's a 2-in-1. There. Well, that's a... It has become a lot easier to play. I started off with him and I thought, man, this guy is difficult to use. But, as you learn, he's got these weird OP abilities for some reason. He becomes less of a burden and more of a, okay, I can deal with this type of person. Alright, let's hit this one. Oh wow, they're all at the castle now. I didn't even notice that. Volga, you a crazy guy. Why ain't you over here at the castle helping her? What do you get yourself into? Oh, missed. Greatest mistake. Get bombed. The only one guy versus a bunch of another guy's game I've ever played is Sinrin. Don't. No, it's all good. I played one when it came out way back when on the PlayStation. I remember there was either PlayStation or PlayStation 2. It had a really, really good cut down a bunch of enemies. It just didn't have the best optimizations. Honestly, the stuff that they got today is probably the best we'll ever see for it. Until they hit up like 240 FPS and they make actual bosses and stuff like that so much harder to beat. I feel like there's a game like that. It probably is. But as of right now, this is kind of what we got along the lines of games. And you know, I'm not disappointed. Is that rain? I enjoy rain. It's been raining quite nice these past while. As far as I can recall on the 3DS, it wasn't that well optimized, if I remember correctly. Hang on. Oh, don't worry about that. It happens. It definitely happened here as well. I think this whole year has been nothing but a drought, and honestly, we have been in such good... Ouch. Such good fortune to see as much rain as we have this past month, I think. It's not been a long time, but it has definitely been a good time of rain. Is that a... You know, I'm not going to question it. It's just real nice. I don't understand how I got here, though. Oh, actually, fairy food. Give me that, these, both of these materials. That's a lot of materials. Number 3, there's probably a lot of those. But as of right now, we're heading out towards the raid captains. Hey, stop hitting. The raid captains. Taken down. Good to go. Oh. I believe... which seem to be playing great for me. Though there's a big difficulty spike near the 4th chapter. I don't know anything about Deep Crimson. It's got a good story? Never heard of it. But then again, you're also talking to the person who still hasn't played that, what is that one game everybody likes? With the action bars that makes it seem like it's a comic book or some sort. Everybody seems to enjoy it. I just want to finally beat some of the games that I left in the past. I don't know if you ever heard of Monster Hunter Stories, but that's one of the games that I want to beat too. There are a lot of 3DS games that I had but didn't play. Just due to the... Ever Oasis as well. Action bars. I'm not sure what game that is. It's, treats itself like a comic book. It's got all the animated stuff to it, and people are like, oh, this is the greatest game ever, and it's got, the quick time buttons or something. You know, if I'm not sure what it is, I can't expect other people to know. I'm genuinely confused, but it was like, you know, like the Mafia and stuff like that. With a story, I think. It had that one cutscene that I saw on YouTube about the phone, where you literally have to have a quick time event to pick up the phone, I think. I'm trying to recall it, but my brother actually likes it a lot. Persona. Those Persona games. I've been meaning to try and play one. Hotline Miami. I mention a phone and all of a sudden there's a hotline. Almost done here. And then I won't have to worry about playing this guy again. Oh yeah, there's no fairy here. But I do absolutely think that Twilight Midna is well worth a attempt to get tonight. Persona, that's it. A friend of mine in school loves those games. I've tried the fourth one, but those games are mine. I guess that makes 2 of us. Or 3, or 4, or, you know, there's probably a lot of people that don't know anything about that game. I've never even tried to play it. Honestly, I feel like I'd be getting into the story way too late. It wouldn't really matter. It's like playing Alice in Wonderland, or just the game called Alice, America McGee's Alice, and then playing America McGee's Alice number 2, with the actual, like, name Alice. Madness Returns or something, whatever it's called. And that game is old too. I remember when Alice Madness Returns came out, and I thought, wow, that's pretty great. And then I saw Pewds play it, and I was like, ah, yes. And then those were the days, and now those days are gone. Oh, well, that is a treasure chest right there. Well, the boss character is literally right around the corner. He's just chilling, and I've got to swap over to the electric fairy right there. And then I'll pop it right there. And I'm apparently going up against Ganon. That's right. Get caught in the trap of my body slam. Oh. Whew. Boom. Explode. Alright. Oh, that was the one time he actually had his guard down. Oh, explosion. And bomba. Oh, pow. Okay. This guy is not nice. Let's just go ahead and do this then. I defeated a man with balloons today, and he could say nothing about it. Yeah. If there's one thing I did not expect to do, it was get through this game, because I do not use this man at all. I know I'm gonna start having to use whatever it is that he has, because eventually it's... Oh, I got the Twilight Jewel. 2 crustaceans. And almost there. Defeat all giant bosses in time, and there is a Ganon. So Ganondorf has to fight Ganon. You'd think he'd burst the bubble, but he did not. He doesn't have the Swords of Darkness, he just has Swords of Despair. And the various such. I'm gonna go ahead and use Link, because everybody knows you need him. And, I think Dude needs some levels. That is a 5-star. Dude needs to go to the smithy, fuse weapons. And I am going to use that one to get... Defeating enemies restores special attack gauge. On gauge, whatever. But honestly, that is a 5-star. And now it is the most powerful 5-star in the world. Wind Waker Link in the roster. I think that was Petra, the pirate girl from the thing. Okay. Basically, none of you are even on the level of Ravio at this point. Except maybe that thing. Isn't that the most menacing thing anyone has ever seen? How do I deal with him again? I forget. Oh, there it is. Okay. What is it that you do? It's bombs. Bombs goes on that one. This one is the... that. Oh, bombs. Oh, there he is. Hang on. I got this. Well. And Ganondorf's fighting Ganon. Got him. This guy is terrifying. I think he only has a few attacks left, and most of them have to be this. He's gonna use that thing. And then I'm gonna break it. He gonna try it again. I'll just roll a bomb into him. Yeah, there we go. Eat the ice. Seriously, do anything else. Link, where are you? What are you doing? Oh. We're basically defeating the giant bosses in time. That makes a lot more sense in this area of expertise here. And then I've got the big guy in there, don't I? Yes. These guys I can defeat a lot more easily. They're practically nothing. Okay, okay. Oh, well, 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 the dude's just gone. So this guy's gonna require some bombage. Eat bombs. Thank you. I'm just gonna go ahead and use both my powers on him. Aren't Ganon and Ganondorf the same individual? Yes, they are. When Ganondorf uses the Triforce, to keep himself alive, even if he's defeated in his regular form as Ganondorf, he basically becomes Ganon, which is a dead inside monster-esque type thing. At least now, these days. Can you shoot? No, you can just gallop. Come on, where are you going? Anything. Any laser whatsoever. There we are. I got 5 minutes to dispatch of this guy. It's the most intimidating thing you've ever seen, though. This guy just coming up to you. Okay, let's try and get this done. Even more magic. Boom. That's the only piece I needed done. And now I think I require bow. That's not right. He ran off in there. So this is technically Ganondorf fighting Ganon. It's kind of funny to watch. But dude's down for the count. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And then again. And dude should go down quick. Pop. Just how it was done in the game. The time paradox where Ganon actually helps Link is never going to happen. Considering this man right here is made of the man Demise. He don't even care. Time paradox. Still, to say that Ganon is not a good-looking dude in this game. I mean, at least in this one, he has all of his hair. In Ocarina of Time, he did not. Now I think I can finally move on. Yeah, I got an A rating. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it was this one? Nope. This one? Nope. It was obviously this one. No, okay, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Why I would have taken... my next guess would have been the bottom right. I would have absolutely lost it. Either way, there was a bunch of wasting there. So let's get Twilight Midna. Fight as a warrior of darkness. Who did I recently fight as that's good as a dark type? Ravio's pretty good. And he's got the super spec. Oh! Oh, right there. That is a 10,000 kills, but it's purple, so I'd have to unlock it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. But I know those got to be, like, absolutely crazy when it comes to things. So, what I'm saying is I know for a fact that if I am able to unlock any of the purple stuff at all, ever, it'll probably be something pretty good. But of course I'm going to go for Ravio. Do you recall what his real name was? Ravio. I know he's like the alternate dimension Link. Ravio? Ravioli? The Zelda from Lorule was Hilda. The Link from Lorule is Bronquisha. One, two, three, four. Freeze and explode everything in my general area. I got that bad boy. Whoa, hey, hey. I don't think you were supposed to get through there. I have to protect the homeland. I obviously ended up in a pretty good location. And then right here. Is she? Maybe she shouldn't be that deep into the enemy base. I mean, she's on her own at this point. You see the way Ravio runs? The day he could help anybody is the day I'd be impressed. And, don't, like, mention that I'm defeating millions of enemies in one go. At all. It doesn't matter. Agatha, I cannot make it through here. I think I have lost this battle. Get dunked on. I was about to mention his run cycle looks so dumb. Well, he's basically supposed to not show off what's underneath his whole getup there, but yeah, get there! I gotcha! Oh, you basically did most of the work anyway. Why couldn't you finish them off? What? Freeze. Yeah, we basically win anyway. What is underneath his whole getup there? Oh, this is actually a version of Link. This is the Lorulian Link. This Link comes from Lorule, but he was pretty much a coward, so he ran. So, in one of the games, in the Link Between Worlds, he sells Link all of his weapons, which was supposed to be Link's weapons anyways, but Ravio is basically the opposite version of Link, so, pretty much does it for a profit, a big profit that you basically can't do anything about until you know, technically speaking, I'd be spoiling the game for you if you ever thought about playing it. Could pull a Doctor Who and just say spoilers. Although that does, I mean, I'm not British, so it doesn't sound as cool coming from me. Ha, spoilers, man. The whole game. Yeah, he basically has everything and allows you to rent said weapons that he basically gets from the places Link is supposed to get originally. It's basically shown that you could have gotten certain things like the hammer or the bow and arrow and other things in certain locations throughout the game. But alternate Link is basically like, nah. Oh, I caught a fairy. Well then. I hope she's electric. Electric is just so much cooler, you know? You've got dark type and blah blah blah, but really, genuinely, what people don't say is they're getting tired of it all and just want a nice little... They just want a nice little place to exist. Electric could be considered not the usual, you know? Nice. So I win, and Twilight Midna is mine. I didn't even need to do the rest of this. Actually, I probably needed to hit up that one place. Okay. I'm not the smartest cookie in the book. There are probably hundreds of places. There it is, electric, yes. I don't like that name. What's a good electric-y name? Should I just call it Pikachu? Pikachu fairy person, I choose you. Sorry, you can't currently see the, Alright. I'll just name it this. I don't think you got to see it, but I mean, if you think you're awful with names, just wait. I can't wait to bring Jelly the fairy along for the ride. Oh, armband bracelet. Here we go. Yes, move it. I called her Jelly. Jelly the electric fairy. Yeah. It's limited to Link. That's a Link-based thing. Some people are good with names, and then there's me. I have never once claimed to be good with names. It is actually... Jelly can be yellow. Have you never heard of banana jelly? Also, not sure I feel comfortable calling my fairy Honey. It'd be like, yes, Honey, go and zap them all. A more fitting fairy, I think, would be like green colored. That would be Jelly. But considering I don't think there is a green fairy, I think an electric jelly sounds pretty cool. And also there are electric jellies in some games that I've played in the past. Final Fantasy XII. Have you ever played that one? Or was it 16? Let me just look it up. Oh. It is 12. Final Fantasy 12. I'm not sure many people would have played it anyway. It was on the PlayStation 2. It had characters I have no idea who they even are, but they're probably important to the whole thing. And then I just like the fact that one of them is named Vosh von Ronsenberg. Out of all Final Fantasy games, it's the only one I've ever actually played. I don't have a PlayStation 2 anymore at all. This was years ago. Of course, it would have to be our weapon. But of course, I'm gonna need it. And that is 2 hearts for Linkle. Might be worth it. Oh, she actually had a different outfit. So now we got Linkle regular. Linkle kind of creepy in the eyes. Oh, she's always creepy in the eyes. Okay. Still dope looking, though. A blue and a purple versus a green and an orangish color. Yeah, which one? It is. It's very nice to look at. The cape and everything kind of like blends in color. Because as you can see over here, she doesn't have really this red lining to her. But over here, she's got the blue things on her pigtail things. And then she's got this red lining around the bottom of the jacket and everything. What about that yellow lining? Is that still there? No. Okay, so it's got yellow and red lining. That's pretty dope. Have I gotten anything for her? Hylian crossbows. Okay, this I can deal with. Experience? Yes. Jelly. Replenishes HP of allies who enter the magic barrier. I could have just been unoriginal and called her Zap. But this one has 3 different abilities which can work at any time. The Hard Worker, it only works when you die, and it basically replenishes your health back. Decreases speed of foes who enter the magic barrier. But I assume probably should hit this one, yeah. Go ahead and give her some levels. Lumen is a name I have a hard time looking at because it reminds me of the female player character in Genshin Impact. I don't like that game very much. Who... I don't know the world about Genshin Impact. I know, I like Leaf Windboy from Genshin Impact. He was not my first character that I got. But, you know, I assume not a lot of people like that game. It's hard to even get good characters on it anyway. I don't know a lot about the game, but I assume it's a good game. I played pretty much until their newer updates. Other than that, I don't know. You're going down, boy. Hit this one. Okay, she might actually have to lose a few battles before she's able to get her stuff. Well, there's the small heart. When you don't expect to get things right off the bat and then just do. That's the weirdest feeling. Toe? Oh. We got what's-her-face way down here. Oh, all my allies are way down there. Games where unlocking new characters from random chance, I just loathe. It doesn't feel rewarding at all, and gambling is not my thing. Ha! Never spent a dime in it. I got a lot of characters. I just don't know if they're good. I hope they are. I mean, I played as them. I liked, what's his name? The orange leaf guy. I don't know. He was dressed in a orange patterned thingy. Genuinely, he's the only thing I know about the game. Other than all of the quests that I completed and everything that I did, I didn't really pay attention to much of any of it. I was just doing it so that I could have a little fun. I was there for quite a few of the events. Like, The little explodey girl. I loved the island event. That was its own thing. Other than that, I don't know if the game really has that much worth. The Galapagos... The Archipelago. Okay, I know Volga's in trouble. Who am I helping here? Hang on. Is Volga up here? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I got no idea what you're talking about, unfortunately. I stopped once with realized there is no other way to get cool characters than by gambling. It's not really gambling. I mean, you basically have a chance of getting a character by using in-game currency that you can earn by doing all of the missions. That's why when I got through with every single mission, I decided, there's no real worth in playing the game anymore because I can't unlock any more characters. Because there are going to be characters that you can't unlock because they're going to come out with more characters than what you're going to be able to afford throughout playing the game, and that's the issue. And okay. Take his stuff and leave. I need to make sure everybody else is safe, and if I don't get to them on time, they might actually fall. That's the biggest issue here. Is this where Volga be? The thing that I don't understand about these guys is they always attack like only every few seconds, so it makes no sense that they even do the things that they do. This is a nice people-owned place. The fact that she's holding her own against all of this, though. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't play Linkle, because, you know, I clearly do. You're gonna have to end up leveling them all up at some point. But just at this moment, I don't think anybody expected. This seems like too much. I don't deal with people who summon. And this is when I take my leave. And I get rid of everybody. Booyah. No more summoners. Okay, it looks like the castle up there is open. And I think... and I could be mistaken, but... if I genuinely think about it, the only place that they wouldn't actually need me to go is right here to this place. So this just so happens to be the place that I'll probably get my last heart piece. Well then, I was sorely mistaken, and I don't understand why. You have returned. There was a good one that I liked. This, yes. The run and gun. I'm still looking for a specific heart piece that should show up in a treasure chest around here somewhere. Just don't recall where. Oh, hang on. I gotta give an answer to what was said before. Oh, yeah. Along the lines of gambling. That's not the game that I would call a gambling game. It's more of you can get all the money that you need to get every character that you can. But as I said before, it does not mean that you're guaranteed every character. Absolutely not guaranteed every character. But you never have to spend a single dollar. And you just wait for new updates. And hopefully you can get the character that you really want. Ha! You would think. But if I am correct, and I wasn't many a time, this heart piece could very well be in the exact location that it should. It's somewhere. It's somewheres around here. Yay. I know that it looks like I've got plenty, but I could fill up like 3 whole bars of just straight up hearts. And trust me when I say they'll definitely come in handy. But the one thing you're trying not to do is even take damage, so it's not here either. Did I miss something? Did I miss a boulder? I feel like in some ways, Gary's mod is a type of RNG completely in itself. Random number generator. But as for Genshin Impact, yeah, it's more of a, do you want to play as this character? Buy and see if you can play. Aha. Oh, you can't? Well, that's not our problem. You spent your money, you knew what you were getting into, and yes, I understand how that could be annoying. Absolutely. I just liked it too, and then I played it a little bit, and then I actually liked the story, so it didn't really bother me too much. Well, I say I liked the story. I liked what I recall of it. Personally, I just enjoyed doing the small side quests. Didn't really pay attention to what I was doing, but I'm sure that they had a purpose, and it made me feel like I was doing something worth my time. Oh, and then the big bosses inside the game was also quite... what's the word? It sparked something in me to want to level up every single one of the ones that I had been able to get a hold of. I was like, I need to level each and every single one of you as much as I humanly possibly can. That kind of got boring. Like, intensely boring. So I decided to not care too much about it and move on from it. There's this game similar to Genshin called Tower of Fantasy, and for some reason, despite the similarities between the two games, I love Tower of Fantasy. You can even make your own character. Yeah, I mean, I don't like getting pre-made characters either. I've always been more of a make-your-own character type of person. But, you know, considering these characters come from a specific game that I enjoy, I let it slide on them. Because you can decorate them and give them new clothing, and that's kind of what it's all about in my head. As long as you got that type of stuff in there, you know, nothing bad. I'll take a look at Tower of Fantasy, though. I think I got some free stuff, and I think they invited me to play that, actually. I think the developers of the game actually firsthand invited me to play that. Because I got Discord Nitro, I got reminded about it, I think. I don't remember. Alright, let's go. I think this is within the time. This is within the time. Yes! Within the time! Within the damage. I think I win. I think I did it. I thought I would get an extra heart. I think it's gonna spawn. Yes! Good stuff, maximum heart container. I was scouring the entire level, and I thought, what if it's just a part of the A rank, and I'm able to get a hold of it? Lo and behold, it was. Also, she just got a level 5. And bow and arrow there, hit that, yes. And I unlocked a weapon for her, and this is a, what? Is this a Link limited level? This is limited to Link, okay. Despite the danger, go alone. Can do, but I'm taking Lumen this time. You know, when it comes up on 2, I think I'm going to head out. I just hope that I finish this level beforehand, because I think I might even bounce despite level, whether or not I've finished it or not, because, honestly, I'm getting a little sleepy. Link is level 81. Link can just destroy everything in his path, so I'm pretty sure Link is best. So, the question is, who are the clothing for if I'm playing as Link? If I am limited to literally playing Link, why do I have... most people are up during the daytime. I'm usually only ever streaming at nighttime. This is usually when they are getting off of work and, doing their own thing for the day. At least, that's the way that I look at it. That's the way I understand it, because, I've asked mostly everybody, and they usually say that they're in work, or just getting off work, or trying to sleep. I'm buggy about people, you know, enjoying the streams that I make and everything, so you know I've asked before, and, generally, a lot of people are just very busy these days. I think it's kind of chill that you're one of the people that aren't super insanely busy, but over time, I expect to have a lot more people chilling out here. You gotta remember, most of these people that have subscribed are really old friends. At least, well, not anymore. It's not mostly them anymore. It's a lot of people, but I'm assuming that they're just waiting for some drama updates and stuff. Unfortunately for them, I don't really have that in me anymore. I do this for entertainment. It doesn't really matter how big a stream is for me, as long as there are people that enjoy it, then it is a fine day. Of course, it's one of those things where if I'm not uploading some good content that people enjoy and, you know, catch a personality out of, it tends to be... See, I've got to upload the content first, from what I understand. And it's got to be good content, and people are going to catch a personality from me, and then and only then do I feel like I'll have a bigger audience for streaming. This is more just my time waster. I actually 100% enjoy this game, and it's very fun for me to play. But it's also something to just bide my time and chill out and wait for my computer to get fixed back up again, because that's where all the good stuff is. As soon as I get my computer fixed up, I'm going to save up a little bit of cash, which I don't need much, for a graphics card, and I'm going to just start hammering out really good videos. I'm going to start making good content again. I want to laugh again, but you know, it's hard to find people that actually make video games funny. Used to have good friends. I still do. I consider a lot of people good friends. It's just that a lot of them are just not around anymore. Like the people that I used to play CSGO with non-stop, they ended up getting jobs and doing their own thing. Not even playing CSGO anymore. I do not see their names at all pop up in Steam. honestly, I have to say it's gotta suck to work a job. If I didn't have the downtime that I have, I would probably not be okay mentally most days. I feel like it's not that way for everybody, but I'm a different special type of person. I have this weird autism to me. Maximum heart container. A heart to hold the heart that holds the heart. That is the truth behind it all. Get off me, Midna. And you're gone. I've had quite a few things come up, actually. What a shame. My friends from years ago, I used to play with them all the time, but then life happened and they all got too busy to do stuff with me. I miss the good old days a little bit too much. I absolutely 100% understand where you're coming from. And, if I'm ever able to actually play a game, and I should be able to, it just depends on whether or not I am busy with something in life, I should be able to play a game. I don't know if you've ever been into making content, but I don't know. It seems like a good way to try, because to over-exaggerate and to laugh at something absolutely stupid, it helps other people laugh, and eventually that fake laugh becomes real. And it's just about the entertainment for everything. Mark's fake laugh did not become real at all. I think he knows that. He still does it, though. Respectable. We all know it's fake. He knows it's fake, but I think it's all because we got we're not stupider as people. It's just that we got older and we started to realize something that is comedic is not one way or the other. Like, let me think. What would be a good example? My type of comedy would be old days PewDiePie. Think about it. Whenever he would, my brain is getting a little sleepy. Coming up on 3. I've practically almost got this level completed. I might actually be able to do another one. Who knows? A long time ago, I recorded Call of Duty on my DS in a very amateurish way. I made a few videos of me and my best friend fooling around in a multiplayer. At the time, I really wanted to look into video making, but yet again, life happened. The thought kind of left my mind. Well, if you ever needed help to make videos and you thought about making videos within the past while, I'm sure I can help you out with stuff like that. It's the one thing I'm actually good at, is helping people get into their passions. I know all the right stuff and equipment and things and apps that you'll need to just make it all work. Some people work with limited space. I know for a fact I couldn't. That's why I ended up getting a better computer and a terabyte hard drive, because I knew I wouldn't be able to survive without making more content and such. So I needed a thing that would hold a bunch of videos, but then I ended up getting a bunch of USB flash drives and SD cards to hold a bunch of things. Ended up just being its own thing. I don't really know how it all happened. Well, it all just depends on whether or not that's something you feel like doing. I can help you get started. I can't help you create the video. That has to come from your own imaginative side. But I could basically set you up with ideas, some other things like that, of how it would pretty much work to make it all go down. You know, like, oh, let's say, for example, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here for the moment and swap over to an AFK screen. I think I still got the, Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Hello, world. There is nothing you can't do or hear, I think. Okay, so we've got an... I'm still hearable, right? And now am I double hearable? Audio input capture text version. What does that even mean? Okay, so let me check and see how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up that one. That's a mono. Hang on, stop being crazy. Okay, it is a double. Oh. Oh, is this better? was trying to do a thing real quick. I didn't know it would start being weird. Basically I was saying more or less that imagine for a moment, I was saying what is it that you need help with, but I was also saying imagine for a moment that along the lines of content, you and your friend had been playing something like GTA 5 for the past 5 hours, you know, and what ends up happening is you're climbing up a hill or something, and you basically don't expect anything to happen. You're spaced out, you don't know what's going on, and you just so happen to climb up that hill, and you're in first person, you hear honk honk from the side. You turn, you look, and you basically, you know, you do that fight or flight thing where instead of running or doing anything like that, you basically just yell hey at it, but in a very panicked way. That's the type of thing that you'd be looking for in content. And as for everything else, I mean, I know how to set you up with the other stuff. Editors, video recording software, the things that you can actually enjoy along the lines of video recording software. Booyah. It might take a moment, but I'm trying to get something set up real quick. I thought I might just go ahead and take the time, sit here and talk until 2 rolls around, in which case I'll be heading to sleep. That's like 11 minutes now, from now. I know quite a few things. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sure you know I will be playing. Oh. I know all of the apps. You don't have any designated editing apps, but I know one of the most perfect ones. And honestly, if you were to start learning it, that would be like 5 people I know at this point learning that one specific thing. And I think it would be... Oh, well, there it goes. I think it would be pretty cool. I can't tell you on stream. We would have to wait until we... Because I keep telling people, only on Discord. Only because it is not some... I have the cracked... You know, I have everything for this specific editor, and it works like an absolute charm and an absolute dream. And it doesn't crash like any of the Adobe stuff. And if you ever wanted to edit audio, all you would have to do is send the audio to me, because I do actually use Adobe Audition. It's the only audio editor that's actually good and doesn't crash, but anything else by Adobe crashes. So yeah, it's not an Adobe thing or anything. I got basically a free editor that does everything super professional editors do. You can even animate dots and particles, so if you wanted to put flames in your hand, you would be able to, and it would look pretty movie-like. Yeah, it's a good editor for videos, audio, various other things. But it mainly focuses on, you know, practically movie-making type stuff. It's not a shady download either. You go to the real website, you download it from them, but then you use a key that I have, and you should be able to unlock the full version permanently. You just keep that key in a little text document and use it whenever you update it, because it'll say, oh, it's not right, and then you'd be good again. Assuming I want to edit something about the audio and not touch the video part. Well, the editor that I have is pretty good at editing the audio itself and leaving the video alone. It'll not split the two, but, you know, it'll edit audio. However, if you were looking for something to record with, to record both tracks very separately, I hate recommending this because, you know, I usually use something like OBS or Shadowplay, but something I personally wanted to get, because I also want to, you know, edit video and audio separately at times, is Bandicam as a recording thing. I'm not sure how well it works, but it would be worth the few $30 that it sells itself for, if that's still its price. I don't know, I haven't looked in years. But I think Bandicam is a one-time buy for one device, and I would just put it on a flash drive and take it wherever, so I can, like, get out of that. Oh, I know that. It reminds me of the older YouTube days where most videos had the Bandicam link on the very top of the video. That would be all of my starting videos way back on a different channel, way in the history. I didn't start YouTube like 5 or 6 years ago. I started it years and years ago. Before PewDiePie was making his gaming videos, I was making gaming videos. On things like Gary's Mod and stuff like that. Well, it didn't come out yet, but I was basically recording. I recorded American McGee's Alice. That was the first thing. It was the first YouTube video I ever made, and that was way, way, way back before YouTube had anything to do with gaming. I could have been. I definitely wasn't. Honestly, the biggest issue that I ever made, I mean the biggest, mistake that I ever made was just playing the Alice game, and then I used the channel to upload some weird stuff. I read some stories. basically was still a variety channel even way back then. What I regret most is not sticking with the games, because instead of sticking with just gaming, I heard about other people gaming from when I went to school, and I heard about PewDie before he became PewDiePie, and I started watching him then, and then he moved over to the other thing, and I started watching all of his content, and I just stayed on it, like, just straight up stayed on it. I was doing something real quick. Hang on. Okay. So, hang on one moment. I'm doing something stupid. So if I go to sounds, up, up, da 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 da. Hello. I have echo now.
Now I am a child, and there is nothing you can say or do to stop me. Oh no, I didn't unlock my account help. My license. I need to hit up my thing real quick. I got voices. I got voices, man. Voices in the head. Voices all around. Voices in the dread. Voices from the ground. Here it is. Continuing. Reminds me of that Fred guy, early YouTube. Hi, I'm Fred. Here it is. Click here to transfer license. Nice. License is linked to account. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Where are my voices, man?
I had cave. I've got the magic chords. Let me see what this is about. This is called T-Pain. Oh no. was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, just when you do, just growing up and stuff, There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy T. The winds blew up her boat down to below. My bully boys blew.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. This whole entire thing is like, wow, I can't
speak. I can't speak. This is really hard to get used to. It's like I have to pretend like the voice is speaking when I'm speaking. So I don't get my words in my mouth mixed up at the same time. Oh, there's new ones. Let's go with the narrator.
The narrator. You're using a beta voice. There is nothing complex. Oh, the general. The general. The president of the United. I'm the president of the.
There we go. I'm the President of the United States. President Nixon.
This is called Celestial. Oh, astronaut. I haven't gotten the touch these in a while. I want to die. Help me.
There is nothing quite like spaceman astronauts. I'm in space. What is
banana? Banana. There is nothing quite like a banana you see. A banana for you, a banana for me. Banana time. There's
Alice and AI 9000 will function. It's okay. There's no problem here. There was once a man who... It's okay to be yourself. Were you trying to okay?
this? What is this? Trap tune? Okay. Cartoon woman.
I am a cartoon female. I probably am a cartoon female, and there is nothing that you can say or do to stop me. Unless I was a squirrel. And I very well could be. An angry, tiny squirrel person with a giant tail. And I say hello. And I say hey. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey. You should get Voice Mod. And when they have a deal to buy it out forever, one-time purchase, you'll forever have a key in your email, and it will be yours. I can also do soundboard, but I don't have any of my stuff here. I don't think. What is the word tuna? Oh. The voice modifications are awesome. Cartoon female, for some reason, killed me. Why is it killing you? What is the killing? And why? Why is it killing you?
Okay, so it's just normal now, so let's
Go hit up a pitch. Unless it's not making noise anymore.
pitch. Nah, no pitch.
Double pitch.
I am your father.
Unless it just sounds normal over stream now, in which case that makes me feel weird. Now I'm in a stereo, an equalizer. Let's go ahead and turn up the... Let's turn up all of the frequency. That way I can sound like I'm an announcer from the Stereo Museum. A high frequency is a bad frequency indeed, or it could make you clear. That sounds more radio station. 510. 98.7. 98.5. Like no other
Or it could have just stuck with a cartoon female. I hope your night is going well. Cheap mic.
Do you guys know where I can find the coolest cheap store for a microphone? Because do you guys want to know what the fuck? This is stupid as shit. Where's the microphone store? That just sounded like somebody eating their microphone. I move away from the microphone and then I talk into the microphone and it says, "Ah." I pretty much woke myself up at this point. Like, there's no going to bed after yelling into your own microphone. I'm not even yelling. I'm just talking like a normal human being. And it's like, I am going to mess up now. What is
Cute. Oh, this is cute. I don't know if this would be considered cute. This is weird. This is weird for me. How about I take the pitch down or all the way up? Cute. Cute is a weird voice, I think. Wow. And if I turn it all the way up? Oh.
Bad microphone filter. Absolutely. I plan to make the world's worst stream ever. I'll upload it in like 140p, and it'll be the greatest thing you'll ever see. Absolutely, positively, almost always right all the time. But it's okay because I know that I'm not blind. This is some dope voicing right now. Oh. I mean, if you had like a reference guide, I could give you out of range. If you had a reference guide, I could give you the whatever voice this is to so bad right now. I can't do anything with. Wow.
Okay.
You want to know what? Why is it doing this? VR. Let's just stick with this one for a moment, okay? It could have been. What is this? What is this?
This is the most intense thing you've ever seen. You might be crazy. This is the weirdest. I could be insane, but you are the only one to blame.
I don't know why it was censoring me. It could have been, but it didn't. Or at least, not from my point of view. This is turned up like all the way. I need to turn this down to like 22 so it doesn't... Could you guess which one this one is? Could you guess which one this one is? Just if I were to like turn the voice up a little bit, would you be able to understand what this voice is? Because personally, right now, I don't understand it myself. It was set to a nice... There we go. This is where it was set to. It basically took my voice and was like, okay, I understand. This is what you want from this. Yes, it is. Is it too loud? It's called Bowtie Billy, and it's a triangle, so I assume that it's Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. It's somewhat loud. What if I turn it all the way down here? Can you still hear without it being... Okay, you want to know what? This is the regular voice. This is not the regular voice. I wonder if it's copyrighted. It's a copyrighted voice right now. I think it could be. It could very well be. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. What is that music? I don't know.
The more that I speak, the slower my voice gets, so as soon as it goes on and on, I'm just going to go ahead and fall asleep.
No. Okay, it reset. So the voice changer, this is a whole thing, and I can actually set it up to my streams so that people will be able to change my voice in real time to whatever it is they felt like changing it to. Oh, there goes the air conditioner. Well, that's a thing. Along the lines of regular voice, does this still sound okay? I have it right here. Hang on, I just gotta look at it real quick. It's called The Creators, and it's called Voice Mod Live. Let your viewers use bits to change your voice in real time. Join the Voice Mod family as a partner. Oh, Voice Mod has now got their own partnership program thing. I could probably do that. Of course, it would mean I'd have to stream on Twitch, I think. I wonder if there's some sort of workaround to set it up as a YouTube thing. It could be. How about I set up donations that tell me which voice to change it to? That would be good. So, like, the limit would probably be $1. Why not? I'm not somebody who... Yeah, it seemed like it would work. Oh, I kind of wanted to see what Alice was.
This is Alice. I am Alice. If there was anything that you would like to know, just tell me. Well, I think she genuinely sounds like an Alice, so I don't know. This is crazy. I am a woman. A lady. Would you like me to take your order? I am Bob. Bob is me. Well, Laura, I am an AI that is trapped in the universe. Come help me. How about that?
How's this? I am your friendly AI operating system. At what point would you like to turn me off? Now? Oh, okay. What is Vega? I have no idea. It could be something important, or it could be nothing at all. But if it's from Doom, could be important. Is Vega a she? So, does it sound more like Alice or like Bob? Oh, no, or... What was I using? I don't know. I was using Mothership. Right? Yeah, I was. So does it sound more like the voice that I'm currently using? Because it says it's my voice. It's just auto-balanced or whatever, I think. What does this one do? It boosts the treble.
The pitch. Oh,
Well, never mind about that one. We'll just keep that in the middle. Middle is fine. Middle goes down. Treble goes down. Bass comes all the way up. Noise reduction. I don't know if I need that. This one's called Voice Enhancer. I'll put that in the favorites. All systems functioning and accounted for, operator. This is Warframe. I have been thinking, operator. I thought you should know. How does that sound? Is that fine? Half of the video is now just me using a voice modulator. This is content. Yep. Content indeed.
What is this one? Okay. Yeah, I don't... That doesn't sound very fun to listen to. My ears kinda started hurting. So you don't put no ghost on, you put the clown. Nightmare? What is nightmare?
I can be... I can just literally do a normal voice and be like, turning voice modulator off. Voice changer is off now. So now, actually, if I turn it on, listen to that. It cuts out the background noise. Oh, perfection. I wanted to do a voice, but I'm not sure if I can actually do said voice. Well, that's why I got voice mod to begin with. The noise reduction, basically. Oh, and I can also do this. Son of a f***. How's that? I can actually get the voice modulator thing on my phone, so I just have to press a button on my phone to bleep myself or change the voice to something. Or I can put a soundboard clip on and play it in the middle of a game. It's honestly the best application you could ever have on your computer, and the day that I got it, I knew it was going to be one of the most perfect things ever. I think I can also mute myself. And this is how just keep on doing whatever it is that I'm doing. I wish that it showed a clear voice, because whenever you turn the voice modulator off, this is what you get. It's just a clear voice, so you can still hear things in the background. So if I move further away from the microphone, you're still going to hear me. However, if I were to turn it on, you would not hear me as well. Well, now you can, because now it's just got the piercing sound of my... It's got the piercing sound of my air conditioner going in the background. It is a really good program, honestly, for a streamer and or content creator. I just turn it off. There we go. Everything is gonna be just fine. Don't you worry your head about it. Haha! I'm actually going to... Let me type in... I have 94 videos. I'm coming up on 100. Obviously, I've got to make my videos mean something after this point, because 100 videos is, it's straight up something crazy for me right now. How does this sound? Hello? Me, myself, and I, what are you doing? It says I'm live, but I can't hear anything I'm saying. It's a big milestone for me, I think. I don't know, it feels right, you know? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I can't hear myself on the video. It's like it's telling me no. Uh, or open sound settings. Oh, there we go. Now, I can hear myself in the video. Cool. However, I was looking up my name for a specific reason. We live in la vida loca. Yes, I know. A question though, have you heard any of my music at all? Huh. What type of music do you like? Okay. I don't know if I can help out with any of that. Let's see what I've got here. I don't know if you've heard this one before, but I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up and keep scrolling down here. This one was a pretty viewed music video. Everybody likes Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the best one to start with. Alright, this is the best one to start with, but I have some other ones that are pretty good. Oh, have you heard the Easy to Breathe song in that Opal video on YouTube? You know, the I can't see why it sounds so easy to breathe. Well, this is my rendition of it.
Tell me, why does it sound so easy to breathe? On TV, I can't see why it sounds so easy to breathe. I'm popular here.